Hi everyone! I know it's been a couple months since I've done a vlog, so I thought I'd do a little quick one for you guys. I was watching a show on CBS called Family Secrets. It's about two teenage girls that decided to place their babies for adoption. So I thought I'd kind of share my experience a little bit. A lot of people don't know, but when I was pregnant with Kai, I did go through the process of discussing it in certain ways. I went through a counseling thing through a church, which will remain nameless at this point just because I don't want to offend people of the religion. I don't want to criticize it. I don't want people to attack me about it and say, well, not everyone's like that and not everyone thinks like that and that's not how things work, and don't make our religion seem like that. I don't practice religion, haven't for a few years, so I'm just going to kind of step back from that. Basically, I went through a counseling session and they go through decision making. They show you examples of scrapbooks that parents put together for prospective girls who would like to place their babies for adoption with them. They show you videos, they give you information, just little sheets of stuff. They just discuss your different options. Basically, they lean more towards negativity of keeping your child. They lean more towards going the adoption route. One thing I did notice, though, is they were quick to jump on trying to marry you off. They asked if there was any possibility that me and Kai's... I hope people don't take offense to this. He refers to himself as such, so I refer to him as such. Kai's sperm donor would get married. That's what they wanted to know. And I told him no. It was a one-night stand. I was not going to just up and marry some guy who I barely knew. Yes, some people are kind of a little shocked about my bluntness about that. I'm not ashamed of who I was. I'm not ashamed of what I did in my past. I don't regret what I did. I honestly don't. I have the most wonderful, little boy in the world because of a quick decision I made. So anyway, so they went through that. They were supposed to arrange for me to meet with a mom who had kept her baby. It never happened. I did meet with a couple moms who did place their babies for adoption, which was really cool. I felt bad for the one girl who was there with me, who was pregnant. She had brought her boyfriend, and you could tell she didn't want to make the decision, that people were making the decision for her, and I felt bad, but I guess some people let other people influence them a little more, and if I had let other people influence me when I was pregnant, I wouldn't have had Kai. So that was my experience. The show brought out a lot of feelings and emotions for me because it was a very difficult time for me. It was really hard accepting the fact that I was about to be a single mom. But I was ready to take it on. I like challenges. I like new things. And I knew I was ready for it. And I love having Kai. And I have a family now. They told me only 10% of single moms actually make it in life. And I would like to think that I am one of the people who would fall under that 10%. Maybe I don't have a career. Maybe I don't have a bachelor's. Maybe I didn't go back to school. But I think for what I've done pretty good. I currently do live with my parents, but it's only temporary. Me and Ryan, my boyfriend, have bought a house. We are moving in together at the end of the year. We have our family. Kai looks at him and calls him dad. And I think that there is a success story. I think doing that is great. And I know there are other bigger success stories where there have been single moms who make multi-million dollars or create their own business. But I think for me, just making sure I provide for my son every day and that he's happy and content and he has everything he needs in life and he has all the, the love that he can get. I think that's what the most important thing is. So I thought I'd just kind of share that just because a lot of people probably don't know I did go through that. It is a little bit of a personal thing for me, but I don't have a problem talking about it because I'm sure there are other girls out there who've gone through similar experiences. There could be other girls out there who are probably going through that right now where they're trying to make the decision of keeping, their babies or not. And I'm sure there's success stories. There's probably other stories. And I'd love to hear about them. I'd like to hear other people's stories about their experiences and what they've been through. or people they know and what they went through, because I've known a few people who have been adopted, and some of them said, you know, it's not a bad thing to consider, because I was adopted, and if I hadn't been adopted, I probably wouldn't have as good of a life, you know, and it was things I took into consideration, but that wasn't my decision for me. I decided to keep him. I have nothing against moms who place their babies for adoption, because I understand how hard it is. Like, I really do understand that it's very hard to get through day by day, week by week, month by month, and you never know what's going to happen or what's going to come up. So anyway, so I'd like to hear comments, stories, just different things that people have to share. So, see ya.